I don't know what it is, but there had to be something there for the LiDAR to detect it.
And we've measured something nobody has ever seen before, period, ever.
We'll put our heads together. This is amazing. It's going to take me a while to get my head around this, to process what I've just been shown.
Can you look up? It does go into a cone.
Look at that.
It is a cone.
Wow.
I mean, that is insane. You're inside it. We're all inside.
Inspired by Native American stories about portals at Skinwalker Ranch, Travis S. Taylor leads his team to the East Field by the Mesa. Their mission is to send a 1.6 gigahertz signal and observe the outcome.
If we could get a rocket to hit that spot and something happened to it, maybe we could also finally get an image of whatever this obstruction was.
This could potentially lead to a breakthrough that would redefine our understanding of the unknown. What if something significant lies beneath the Mesa? Join us as we reveal the shocking discoveries Travis and his team made at the mysterious ranch. Travis Taylor, fueled by ancient Native American stories about portals at Skinwalker Ranch, takes his team to the East Field by the Mesa. Their plan? To send a 1.6 gigahertz signal and see what happened. This isn't just another day. It feels like a breakthrough that could change our comprehension of the unknown. For years, explorers and scientists have sought to uncover what's hidden beneath these lands. However, Travis and his team are going further than anyone before. They aren't just scratching the surface, they're digging deep. The excitement is palpable. An alien encounter could be just around the corner, raising everyone's expectations. As they approach the Mesa, the team wonders what might be hidden beneath. Are the legends true? As they set up their equipment, a mix of excitement and trepidation fills the air. They're using scientific methods to investigate stories that have been passed down for generations. Yet, here's the twist. Travis's choice of frequency, 1.6 gigahertz, isn't random. It's a deliberate attempt to bridge hard science with the spiritual tales that have fascinated countless individuals. As the experiment commences, it is not merely about obtaining any signal. It's about comprehending what these signals could signify. They are combining advanced technology with ancient legends in their quest for answers. However, what if the signals they receive are mere echoes of their own expectations? The team must remain vigilant not to interpret only what they wish to see, but rather to identify what is truly there. This expedition aims to employ science to explore and elucidate, not just to observe. Throughout the process, Travis coordinates with Eric over the radio, meticulously fine-tuning the frequencies in search of that special signal at 33 megahertz. Each adjustment ignites anticipation. The quiet hillside where they have established their setup could unveil significant truths about our past or merely reflect their hopes back at them. As night falls, the air is thick with anticipation. This test could uncover long-hidden secrets or simply add to the existing mystery. The stakes are high. Tonight could shift their understanding of the Mesa and of themselves. They aren't just exploring the land, they're testing the limits of their knowledge and imagination. What will the night reveal? A new chapter in human understanding, or just another layer to the enigma? The possibilities are immense. As they delve into the unknown areas beneath the Mesa, the team begins to encounter a series of strange occurrences that had started last year. They discovered a mysterious aerial phenomenon above a flat-topped hill, known locally as a mesa, situated directly above an ancient rock carving that has intrigued historians for many years. Excited by these events, they resolved to conduct a bold experiment at this spot this year. Their plan was straightforward. 2 individuals would assume key roles. One person would remain at the location where the mysterious phenomenon was first observed, equipped with a radio transmitter to send signals through the dense rock. Meanwhile, another team member, Eric, waited at the other end, where the phenomenon was last seen rising away from the mesa. Eric had a sensitive receiver to catch any signals that might somehow pass through the rock. Normally, no radio signal should be able to travel through such a solid rock barrier. However, if Eric received a signal, it could mean there was an unknown passage through the mesa, like a tunnel, or even something extraordinary, like a dimensional portal. Although this sounded unbelievable, it was an exciting possibility. Despite the skepticism some might hold about hidden passageways within the mesa's solid rock, if a signal did make it through, it would be an amazing discovery that could change how we understand what lies beneath. The team was determined to be thorough, and started by ensuring all their equipment was working perfectly. Eric carefully tested his receiver to make sure it was precise enough for the task ahead. His colleague at the transmitter did the same, checking the signal's strength from different angles. This testing phase was crucial to identify and fix any technical issues that could disrupt their main experiment. Once they were sure the equipment was ready, the main part of the experiment began. filled with both excitement and suspense. They were eager to see if Eric's receiver could pick up even a faint signal. The result could answer many questions or confirm that the Mesa's dense rock effectively blocked the signal. However, this wasn't the end. This experiment could change their understanding of the Mesa and the strange sightings above it, revealing something truly amazing, or simply demonstrating that the natural rock barriers were indeed effective. Either way, the experiment promised to provide valuable insights. The team buzzed with excitement as they prepared to set up the transmitter and receiver at the chosen spots. Jim Royston, another team member, was prepared to fly his high-tech drone equipped with LiDAR and GPS systems. The drone was set to follow a precise route over the Mesa, maintaining a steady altitude of 300 feet, thus adding an aerial view to their groundbreaking investigation. Yet, this was not the whole story. The team knew they were on the brink of discovering something incredible. The anticipation grew as they awaited the results of their experiment, hoping to uncover secrets hidden deep within the Mesa. It was an ordinary day, and Eric was in charge of monitoring the drone's flight path. The team had programmed the drone to stay at a steady height of 300 feet, taking pictures and collecting data as it flew over the landscape. They anticipated a simple session, perhaps with some nice views of the untouched land below. Jim, who had extensive experience managing these flights, confidently set the drone's course, ensuring everything was ready for a smooth operation. But then the calm was broken. The drone's automated systems, which were intended to prevent problems, suddenly announced a return to home command. This unexpected change was unusual and disrupted the peace, indicating that something was wrong. Jim's shift from relaxed to worried showed how serious the situation was. He reported that the connection with the drone was lost, prompting it to automatically head back to its starting point. As they tried to figure out what had happened, Eric suggested that something might be interfering with the GPS. This made sense, as the drone's advanced technology was designed to prevent issues like this. Jim quickly agreed, perhaps too quickly, trying to maintain control of the puzzling situation. But this wasn't the worst part. This incident highlighted the bigger challenge of using high-tech gear in remote and unpredictable locations. Despite the best technology and careful planning, nature reminded them that it could still disrupt human efforts. This was not merely a small glitch. It was a significant reminder of the limits of modern technology. They learned a lesson in humility. No matter how advanced our tools are, they can still fail us at critical moments. Further investigation revealed more about the drone's strange behavior. The team noticed inconsistencies between the actual flight path and what the GPS indicated, suggesting some kind of interference or another issue. This prompted a deeper examination of the reliability of their equipment and the unpredictable nature of operating in such environments. However, that wasn't the end of the surprises. Another team reported unusual readings when they used a signal at 1.6 GHz HS, which surprisingly penetrated a large rock structure known as a mesa. This was unexpected because such signals usually don't penetrate solid structures. Curious about this odd result, the team experimented further with the signal, turning the device on and off to test its effects and gather more data. These events led them to question humanity's dependence on technology to explore and understand the natural world. The day proved that even with the most advanced systems, unexpected occurrences can disrupt the best plans, teaching us to always be ready for the unforeseen. As the drone hovered over East Canyon and the Triangle area, its erratic flight pattern and intermittent signals puzzled the team. The connection between the drone's behavior, the signals it sent, and the environmental factors in this strange location remained unclear. It wasn't simply a case of faulty equipment. It felt as though unseen forces were interfering with the technology in ways that defied logic. The technological mysteries of the East Field begged the question, why did the drone behave differently? One expert wondered aloud, unable to reconcile the drone's observed path with its recorded data. It seemed as if the drone was being controlled by an invisible hand, igniting theories of potential technological interference. However, there could also be a natural cause at play, something in this area disrupting their equipment. This conundrum forced the team to rethink their reliance on technology. The usual laws of physics and logic appear suspended in the small area where the drone operated. Normally, the drone would shine a laser at the ground to measure distances, and the laser would reflect back accurately. But here, the expected reflections were inconsistent, suggesting something was seriously amiss. The peculiar behavior of the drone made them question their trust in the tools they relied on to explore and understand remote areas. Were they truly obtaining accurate images of these regions, or were their instruments misleading them? Gadgets that were meant to aid their work were now raising doubts and presenting more questions than answers. This situation served as a reminder of their technological limits. When confronting the unknown, or poorly understood aspects of nature. Perhaps they had been overly optimistic about their technology. As they delved deeper into untouched areas, their electronic eyes and ears appeared less reliable. But the real shock came in the East Field, where data glitches coincided with equipment failures. A bizarre gap in the records emerged precisely where the worst interference occurred, making them wonder if there was a more profound connection between the East Field and the nearby triangular point, suggesting further investigation was necessary. During a detailed review session, the team scrutinized high-speed video footage near an ancient rock carving in the Eastfield Canyon. This footage, particularly under enhanced settings, revealed something incredible: a fast-moving object heading toward the triangle. It bore no resemblance to typical drones or planes, and was notable for its speed and trajectory, especially since it was recorded in broad daylight, ruling out common suspects like satellites or commercial aircraft. But the most peculiar aspect was the potential connection between this fast-moving object and the drone's erratic behavior. The clear footage, when viewed with enhanced contrast, became a crucial clue in solving the mystery of these unusual events, driving the team forward with a mix of caution and curiosity. As they examined the video, they noticed that the fast-moving object wasn't an isolated incident. Older data indicated similar occurrences in the same area, suggesting a pattern of odd events had emerged. The video quickly became vital to their investigation, as it seemed to hold the keys to understanding these strange happenings.
Eager for answers, the team considered various explanations, from natural phenomena to more outlandish theories. The Eastfield was already known for strange readings and unresolved incidents, making it a focal point for deeper exploration, fueled by curiosity and a desire to comprehend the unknown. Prepared to investigate the peculiar events further, the team aimed to uncover what the fast-moving object was and how it might relate to the ongoing disturbances. However, they soon realized that the most significant challenges were yet to come. In a dimly lit room, Eric squinted intently at the monitor, feeling both excited and skeptical. He thought he saw something beneath the object and pointed it out. Travis leaned in, noticing another shape on the screen. Both were eager to learn more, yet uncertain about what they were witnessing in the eye of the triangle. As they focused closely, the newfound details in the video prompted even more questions. Eric paused the video for better inspection, while Travis suggested rewinding the footage. They discovered 3 different positions with unclear objects. Eric agreed, and as they played it again, it became increasingly evident that the shapes were moving independently of one another. However, that wasn't the most perplexing part. Eric identified another shape, making it 4 objects in one frame. They zoomed in, confirming that the shapes were indeed moving but not in unison. Each new detail complicated their analysis further. The team felt increasingly intrigued and baffled as they attempted to decipher these strange movements captured over the triangle area. "This is definitely worth a closer look," someone said, pointing to a sharp rectangular outline of one object. Its dark top and light bottom made it stand out distinctly. It moved smoothly across the screen, maintaining its shape perfectly. There were no wings, rendering it even more unusual compared to any aircraft they had encountered. They remained fixated on the screen, noting its strange behavior. It navigated like an airplane, but at an astonishing speed, darting across the sky. It suddenly changed direction, accelerating rapidly and then diving, leaving them both awestruck and perplexed. Caleb, who had been quietly observing, leaned forward. "It flies right through the triangle airspace, a well-known site for unexplained aerial phenomena." The object appeared suddenly, dropped sharply, and then maneuvered skillfully to avoid the clouds, almost as if it were preparing to land. Maybe it's trying to land, or perhaps there's something else going on entirely. But that wasn't the most astonishing aspect. As they continued to watch the footage, Travis recalled a similar incident from the previous year. Last year, right here in this same spot, Jim Royston's drone captured an image of a perfectly round shape with a dark center, he remarked, piquing their curiosity. He tied it to theories about otherworldly pathways, though he admitted that proving such claims required far more evidence. Their discussion shifted toward the idea that this recent sighting of a strange flying object might bolster wild theories about dimensional gateways said to exist in locations like Skinwalker Ranch. They pointed to the screen where Jim's drone had recorded the enigmatic circular shape with the dark center. Could this be a sign of a portal or a wormhole? Was this unusual occurrence the clue they had been searching for? Their excitement intensified as they contemplated the possibilities, with each theory adding to their intrigue regarding the peculiar events captured on their screens. They were deeply engrossed in discussion, piecing together their thoughts and hypotheses about the rumored portals near Skinwalker Ranch. Despite the thrill of such ideas, they remained level-headed, aware that excitement can cloud rational thought. They agreed that while the footage was captivating, it was vital to maintain a critical approach and to question everything rather than making hasty conclusions. The natural world, and perhaps even beyond, often operates in subtle, complex ways rather than straightforward ones. As their conversation continued, they recalled past instances where strange sightings turned out to have simple explanations. Eric emphasized the importance of considering all possible factors, including optical illusions or misidentifications of ordinary objects and events. They discussed how advancements in video and imaging technology could both aid and distort captured images, underscoring the need for careful scrutiny when interpreting such information. But that wasn't the end of their surprises. As the evening wore on, they shifted their focus to the history of UFO sightings and the evolution of public perception over the years. They reviewed notable incidents and debated how society has become more accepting of such phenomena, even as skepticism has grown alongside the proliferation of information. Their conversations remained grounded in a realistic assessment of possibilities, balanced with a scientific approach that values verifiable evidence and logical reasoning. They decided to continue analyzing the footage, meticulously examining each frame for clues related to angles, lighting, and potential atmospheric disturbances. They intended to consult experts from various fields to expand their understanding of what they were observing. This deliberate approach displayed their commitment to thorough investigation, determined not to rush into conclusions without solid evidence. They pondered the implications of their findings. What if they uncovered truths that challenged our fundamental understanding of reality? The prospect was both exhilarating and daunting.